Good morning. Good morning. This is my morning voice sounding like somebody brother. How are you? But anyway, I want to talk about this skit with Sonny and talking about Blake and just coming up with a conclusion that you don't even know nothing about. Like you want to sit up here and talk about your sister put it in your head. Like it's so easy to put something in Sonny's head. I'm very well convinced now. Like you saying, cause just because you told your sister Elena that Mike has a daughter and he hasn't seen her, she talking about it's red flags. And then when you talk to the dad and you tell the daddy that he haven't seen her, excuse me, before asking him anything, you go and draw your conclusion up on what you think. And you worried. What is you worried for? That is not your child. If he ain't got no relationship with them, evidently it's the reason. You take on stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. Then you take on stuff and you go overboard. You are overthinker. That's what you are. And so you said your daddy said have a conversation with him so at least you'll know. So when you talk to him, you talking about you worried, you don't want the kids the twins to be like you and your sister. And he was like, well, I've been trying to reach out to Blake. I've called Blake. He said Blake be on my mind every day. I don't she won't answer my calls. Blake, once she see how Blake is, she gonna be like, oh, I get it. Blake is a stubborn person. Blake is like Melissa, very transparent, mouth rowdy, all of that. And he said I did a wellness check on her and everything, and she just don't want to talk to me. So then you telling Jocelyn this, then you talking about it's giving deadbeat. How is it giving deadbeat? Because a grown person don't want to talk to her daddy. She already didn't know she had a father until she was like, what, 19? So that means she was already in her own element. And, that man ain't gonna let her talk crazy to him, and I don't blame her. So you got to put all your pieces together on the chessboard before you start making a move. Cause you don't know what you're talking about. And he was like he would love to see his daughter. That's the whole thing. So when Jocelyn said, no, not Debbie, because they had a good relationship. And she said, well, I think that's a little bit too far me saying Debbie. Yeah. Yeah. Because if he's a deadbeat, that means that he had nothing to do with her. He knew from the beginning and he didn't want her. He didn't know until the child was grown. So y'all let me know what y'all think. She do too much. Y'all, she takes stuff way too far.